How'd you end up on the old Secret show?
I've been on a bunch of times, just since I got into town.
Fuck
I
yeah.
did the Kill Tony thing, and so that put me on Redban's radar. And
Oh, sick. You did Kill Tony?
on my first day in town,
No way.
Yeah.
How'd it go?
incredible.
Really?
Do you not? Oh.
No. Let's do this story, dude. Fuck yeah.
Oh man, yeah. I had like 2 buddies that lived here that kind of do comedy on and off. And I was like, I hear great things. I knew Lucas McCrary before I moved, and he was like hyping me up, trying to get me out. And I roll into town, park my car with all my shit in it, and it's like Monday at 1 p.m. or something. And my buddy's like, all right, like, take a nap, and then we're all going out to go sign up for Kill Tony tonight. And I'd never really watched Kill Tony. I got the general idea of what it was, and I was just like, all right. I hear it's fun. So we went out, had a couple drinks. I was mostly just there to hang out with my friends. And like 10 o'clock rolled around. I was like, I'm pretty sleepy. I'm going to call it a day and head home. And they're like, no, you got to like wait another half an hour, and then they'll close the list, and then you can go. Like, it would be awful if they pulled your name and you weren't here. And I was like, all right. And I sat down, and as I sat down, they came in, they called my name.
Wow.
And took me and right over to Mothership. And I'm freaking out. I'm like, oh, shit, okay. Crazy. I walk backstage. There's Cam Patterson just sitting on a stool. Like, this is like 3 weeks after he became
the guy.
Yeah. And I'm like nervous and pacing. Dude, Cam just walks over, doesn't know me, throws his arm around my shoulder. He's like, oh, dude, you got this, baby. Like, this is gonna be so fun for you.
I fucking love Cam.
And I was like, immediately, I was like, oh, this guy's the coolest person ever. Then I walk out on stage, do my minute. Big bright lights, can't even see the panel. And then I look over at the panel, and it's Redban, Tony, Kurt Metzger, Joe Rogan, and then some guy with his back to me I didn't know. And we start doing the interview and the back and forth. And they're like, oh, where are you from? I go, oh, I just moved here today from Salt Lake City, Utah. And the guy turns around, it's Post Malone.
Wait, really?
Uh-huh.
No shit.
And Post Malone he lives in Utah. He loves it.
Yeah, he's got that house at the bottom of the canyon.
So he was like, oh, hell yeah, Utah. And that's when I realized it was him. Because I didn't see his face. I was like, oh,
you're
shit.
like, holy fuck, I'm talking
like,
to Post Malone
Post?
right now.
What up, dude? And we had like a couple moments, and then the interview went really well. And over the course of the whole interview, Post and I like kept having fun interactions and like flirting a little bit, and like straight up, it was really fun. And then I ended up singing opera as my talent, and that went great. Got a standing ovation in the big room, and then they invited me to come back the next week to battle Hans. So I got to do my first week in town. I got to do Kill Tony twice.
Wait, so you did the battle against Hans Kim?
Uh-huh.
And how did that go?
I messed up.
You fucked it up?
So one of my jokes from that battle is like one of my most viral videos I've had. But my overall minute wasn't as good as I liked it to be. I kind of choked on delivery for the first half.
Yeah.
But, I mean, like, at the end of the day, I wasn't supposed to win.
No.
Like,
it was a rigged thing.
They were never going to let me beat Hans.
Yeah. Just have you take him out.
Yeah, but I was like, oh, hell, this is just a really sick opportunity. And my second show was David Lucas and Joe DeRosa as the hosts, and I love both of those guys.
Exactly the person I'm thinking of.
Dude, man, like, chill out.
Yeah, like, he's just so intense and overbearing.
And it's like so clearly the most important thing to him is being
the man,
famous and recognizable, and like everybody sees me.
Yeah.
And that, like, that's all he's ever wanted. And then there's other guys that, like, you are excited to be around him, and it's like a big deal. And then after 5 seconds, you're like, oh, he's just a guy. We're just guys hanging out.
We're just guys hanging out. Dudes being dudes.
Dude, that's Shane.
Yeah.
I mean, I've run into Shane a couple times. A couple different hangs, even back in Salt Lake when he came through.
Mm-hmm.
he took all the comics to, like across the street to the bar after the shows and just like was buying people beers and hanging out and shooting pool and just being a comic.
Yeah.
And after 10 minutes of like, holy shit, it's Shane Gillis, it was just, oh, it's just we're hanging out. We're just comics.
Yeah, we're just doing our fucking thing.
And he just has that thing, that quality that like gets people to forget the difference of like status. And it's just one of the boys, dude.
Yeah.
And that's the best. That's so fun. You love that.